Hello, folks. I'm Daryl Cagle, and now we're starting part 2 of the Debbie Wasserman-Schultz Getting Kicked Out cartoon. This will be how I color it in Photoshop. If you want to see what I'm doing here, this is my Wacom tablet, and I draw on my Wacom tablet with my stylus, and that will be the last view you see of that as I switch to the screen view so you can see what I'm actually drawing here a little bit more clearly. Now I need to position this. Looks like I've got it all. Let's give it some brightness and contrast. Turn this into a line drawing. And again, I apologize for the sound of the air conditioner, but it's hot today. Give it one last shot. And let's make our image size go to 1008. That can be 6. Okay. Now we'll make this bitmap. And see what we can do with it. Not looking that good, is it? Exposure's not looking good. Huh. Looks like it filled. I'm gonna trash it. Open that up again. Let's try it this way. Mode is grayscale. Contrast. Okay. Image size. 1008. 6. 6. Hey, thank you for the follow there, XRX. I see that I don't have my chat window up. What's up with that? Give me just a second to get things working again. Looks like I missed my chat window. Put that back up. Sorry, I'm just extra disorganized today. Google Chrome apps are not working. Give me just a second to set up. I've just been rushing too much and too disorganized here to be as organized as I usually am. Running slow too. Come on, computer, get with it. I'm waiting all this time to open my Twitch window. Open, open. just a minute here. Sorry for all the disorganization. Okay, I've got that. And now the apps are working. I've got that. Okay, chat room's working. And thank you so much for your follow, Abarax. I appreciate that. And now, after all of that, we can go back to this. Hopefully get this to be a little better. Program error. What's going on with that? Hey, thanks for the follow, Jinxie Cookies. Program error. Huh. Sometimes Photoshop gives me trouble. I'm gonna have to restart. Sorry about that, folks. Boy, when it rains, it pours, huh? Let's open Photoshop again as soon as it closes. See if that fixes. Sometimes it does. If it doesn't, I'll have to reboot. Looks like that worked. Oh, still looking kind of lousy. Let's undo the bitmap. Why is that looking lousy? Not quite sure. I'm going to try it again. I'm doing something wrong today that I don't usually do. Go back to this point. Get another good grab. Everything stays so. Nice to see you there. this going. I think I can turn the air conditioner off now. That'll be a little bit better. Maybe not a lot better. So that looks okay. So 1008 and 6. That should be grayscale. All right. Let's go to everything and give it another bump then. Oops. Jinxie Cookies writes, magical Photoshop fairies displeased. Sometimes Photoshop is finicky. Alright, contrast. Okay. Contrast, okay. See how I like that. Bitmap, 50%. No, I'm not liking that. I'm going to go back again. Go backwards. Now let's try the bitmap. Not liking that. For what's going on with this bitmap switch? 8 bits. Well, let's darken a little bit. Oof, terrible. What's going on here? Let's bump it up to 2000. I usually have this process go pretty smoothly. Not quite sure why I'm having trouble today. Yeah, that's filling and darkening. I'll have to do with that. Not quite sure why that's happening. I'm going to come back here and start it over. What am I doing differently here than what I usually do? Jinxie Cookies. Oh, you come and jinx things, don't you? 1000 DPI D. Let's see what I can do with that. Let's try higher resolution. See if I can not lose some of those light lines. Boy, it waits. Some kind of funky stuff going on that I'm not quite aware of here. Alright, image size, let's make it 8, 6, 1500. Let's look at these faces and see what I can do with them. It's overexposing and filling. That is not what I'm used to seeing when I go to bitmap. So what's going on this time that's different? Maybe I need to do it all in this. Give bitmap a little bit less to think about. It is wanting to do lots of thinking. It's running slow and it's making unusual errors. Alright, now let's try the bitmap. Oh, that's a little better. Not much better. Well, I guess I can live with it, but that was an unusual amount of trouble that it just gave me. And I have an unusual amount of crud here to deal with. Yeah, this one has been trouble. And I don't know why. Well, thank you for your nice follow, Jinxie Cookies. I must say I'm not too happy with today's cartoon. Okay, I think Putin's forehead needs to move a little bit. Let's go to grayscale and we will free transform. Give it a little bit more of that direction. It's a little bit better. I think we can do that here too. And Putin not as good as it should be. that's better. Yeah, I'm getting burn and fill. That's not looking too good. In the Photoshop today. I'm not quite sure why that's happening today. Do the best with it I can. Bernie, let's give you some fixes here. Your ear needs a fix. I think I improved my Putin. Yeah, lots of cleanup on this one. What should have been a much simpler cartoon. And I'm having a bunch of Photoshop trouble with it. Not quite sure why. Alright. I think I've kind of got this working. Not looking the best for exposure as I'm used to. Let's give Putin a little bit of a nose fix. Putin's looking better. There, that's a help. Also, I think this eye could be a little better. Let's give it a little more tilt, a little more angle down there. Yeah, it's a little bit better. We can also give this whole head a lift. A little bit more Putin head going on there. That looks a little better for him. Birdie can use a tweak as well. That's probably about as good as it's going to get. Okay, let's save that map. And let's make it save as CMYK. Dodgy, dodgy, dodgy. Gonna build a well and get Mexico to pay for it. Dodgy. I don't think I understand you, but I do want you to follow. Alright, let's select the black. Come on, select the black. And we'll make it 100% black. Fill. Sometimes Photoshop doesn't like to do this, so I usually ask it to do it a few times. Fill, fill, fill. Now we'll select the inverse and delete. Down to layer 1. Fill with white. That is white. That is 100% black. That is set to multiply. So I think we're set to start coloring this. Oh, you followed me last time, Dodgy. Oh, thank you. And in case you're wondering, again, this is what's going on here with my my Wacom tablet, and here's how I draw on the screen, and that's what I'm seeing over here in my actual reality while you guys are watching the virtual. I'm going to have to turn on the air conditioner again, sorry. Alright, image size is what? 1500, let's make it 500. Ooh, wants to take its time with that. Okay, I don't know what colors to make things, so I'm just going to start coloring the things that I know I need to do. That'll be flesh tones first. Let's go with 5, 22, 22. Good flesh tone. Yeah, let's keep it hard. Bring it up a little. Start with Putin. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wacom tablets cost a lot, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. His hair is almost nothing. I'm just gonna flesh it in. Is that flesh too dark? That's a little better. When I'm done with this, I will come back and do the lights and darks. So I'll just do an initial fill. This is the medium flesh. Yet to get lights and darks. Yet to get. Burnie can probably be the same. It's a normal light flesh. Well, the Wacom tablets cost a lot, but what can I say? I can't imagine doing this without it. Well, I can imagine. It's terrible. I have tried to do it without it. And I've tried little lesser tablets. And you know, it gets to where you gotta say, my time is worth something. And when you don't have it, you make compromises you wouldn't otherwise make. So, necessary expense, I think. Oh, I wasn't going to do that. That's her shirt. She goes. Alright, let's give her a little bit of darker. And what's she look like again? Okay, she's pretty light colored. Her eyes can be kind of dark. Skosh. How did I lose my darker? Hello, Eileen TV. Amazing. Eileen TV, have you subscribed to me? I mean, have you followed me? I do need the follows. Let's go back here and fix this little bit. Fix that bit. A week or two ago. Oh, well, very good. Okay, Bernie's going to need a little bit of dark. I'm also going to come back and give them light. So Bernie's dark shall be... Elaine TV writes, do you do comics relevant to your views, or is it a total free-for-all? Well, it's not free-for-all. There's lots of things I need to do and consider with this. I have to draw about the topic that they're talking about on the news that day. Otherwise, the editors aren't going to print my cartoon. So, if I have strong views about another topic, which is not what they happen to be talking about that day, yeah, I can draw it, but nobody's going to print it, so what's the point? I'm limited in my public debate to what the public happens to be debating, which can be frustrating at times. And then, of course, I have to meet all the rigors of what you expect on the editorial page. Dodgy writes, so do you only watch certain news channels? I do. I watch Fox, CNN, and MSNBC. And I tend not to watch much Bloomberg or C-SPAN. I just haven't quite bonded with them. I don't really care for some of the news commentary shows. I don't watch Bill Maher, for example. I don't care for Bill Maher. Alright, let's give them some light. There. Dodgy writes, do you watch world news channels? Sometimes I watch BBC America. I like BBC America. I'll watch their half hour. Every day I watch their half hour. I think Al Jazeera America is gone now. So no, I don't watch that. We don't get the regular Al Jazeera. Just the Al Jazeera America, which I think is gone. Or soon to be gone. Okay, well, I can come up here and give them some eyeball color. Alright, let's give them a little bit of extra dark. Alright, they're looking fine. Putin gonna need a little bit of hair color. Let's give him some of this. Bernie's going to need a little bit of white. All right. I guess we can have sole of the shoe color. Let's put that here. That's too dark. Here we go. Bernie can use some suit color. I'll go with that. Suit. Right. Sorry about the air conditioner noise. Bernie's got his gray. Let's give Putin some khaki green. I'll give him a little bit of texture. Okay. And he can have brown shoes. Or is that going to be too close to Bernie's soul? Yeah, I think it is. Let's give him some gray shoes. Is that too close to Bernie's suit? How about some tan shoes? No, that's looking wrong. How about some of this kind of shoes? That looks better. Dodgy writes, have you done any Brexit satire cartoons? Yeah, I do 2 Brexit cartoons. And we have a big Brexit section on Kaggle.com that you can explore. Alrighty, let's give Bernie a dull tie. I'm not sure I like that. Let's give him a dull, warm tie. No, let's put that back. It was okay. And we'll give him some white teeth again. Zoom out. Yes, they're looking okay. Alrighty, Debbie Wasserman. Time for you. She needs some golden hair. This will be mid-range golden hair. I'll also come back to her with a little bit of light and dark. Putin and Bernie giving her the boot. Poco Loco Britches are using a mouse or pen when coloring. Elaine writes, is that Putin? Yes, it's Putin. And yes, again, I can show you guys. This is the scene of me drawing on my Wacom tablet. You guys are watching only in screen view. And Elaine, you would have expected Assange. Yeah, it was WikiLeaks, but it's WikiLeaks doing Russia's bidding. So I don't care about Assange. There's her big eyes. Teeth. Her lips can be that. Let's give her some fingernails too, huh? Elaine writes, Assange is like full tin foil hat mode. His tweets are silly, but a lot of people listen to him. Well, yep. Legs are looking a little messy. Alright. What color are her eyes? They're kind of hazel, huh? How about we make them... Well, they're kind of green, huh? Kind of Putin's pants color. I think they're kind of green. Hard to tell on the web. Come on. Roll up. What color are your eyes? I'm going to go with green. Green. Hard to get a good photo, but green I'll go with. Alright, let's go back to the hair. Where was I doing her hair? Here? Yeah. Shouldn't have been that layer. That was a mistake. Should have been down in the middle. Okay, I'm going to need a couple more layers here. New and new. So here, let's give her some lights in her hair. Again, I think of the sun as being in the upper left. And go all the way white. Bring my opacity down. Give her a little more on the highlights. I think she's pretty funny. Alright, now let's go back here and we will do the darks. It'll be down there. She needs a little more red. This will be the darks. Not dark enough. Wassermann-Schultz. Okay. What do we think of that? I could do a couple little bit darker spots. Alright, there she is. I think that's pretty much her. Now, the dress, what should it be? I'm guessing purple. Let's go with purple. 50-50. How's that purple? Bring that down here. Dodgy writes, do you watch or read any cartoons? Sure. I watch and read cartoons. I think my favorite TV show is Rick and Morty. Brilliant show, Rick and Morty. On Cartoon Network. It's on Netflix. Watch Rick and Morty. I am an unpaid, unauthorized spokesman. And I tell you, go watch Rick and Morty. Okay. I like the purple because it's a complementary color to the hair color. Okay. Bump that up a little. I think she kind of makes sense with the purple. Alright, let's give her a little bit of darker. Dodgy, right? South is my fave. I've seen Rick and Morty, but I don't think it's the best thing ever. I like the art design and world of it. I like the writing. They are so comfortable with all of those ridiculous sci-fi storylines. They just whack them out. The comfort level of the writing on Rick and Morty is just great. I like the belches. Alright, let's go with a little bit of gray here. Maybe she can do with that. Alright, now what? Let's give it a little bit of ground color. South Park is your favorite. Well, South Park, that's one of the classics now, huh? Alright, there's the ground. Now I should be able to pick a background color. What should it be? Maybe it should be... oh, I don't know. Kind of got some choices here. Let me turn the air conditioner off. Ah, silence. I don't know how loud that air conditioner is for you. Pretty loud for me. Oh, I see that you're not seeing my little toolbar here. It's too far to the left. Sorry about that. Not getting quite my whole screen in here. All right, maybe if I make it something like blue, I can have yellow stars. That will make a little more sense. And the Dems are blue. Well, let's give it a try, see if I like blue. Bump that up. Oops. You know, that's a thought. Maybe I would like to do a blue texture. Let's try that. Flow opacity, let's go with 18. Maybe blue texture is better. texture. Maybe not bad. All right. Let's give it a little bit of white. Okay, let's give some yellow flowers here. Yellow stars. That should be good. Yellow stars. Hard. Small. 100%. Okay. Bernie can use a little more clean color. Now, what else do I want to do here? That is pretty simple. Do we want to go with something that simple? Sometimes simple is good. I can give her a little bit of dress texture. Lighten that up to 25 maybe. That up here. All right, I think I'm going to call that done. So let's save as. place where I save the cartoons. And that will be 1136. Wassermann-Schultz, 500 CMYK, TIFF, no layers, copy, okay. Now let's try saving as JPEG. And that was 6.8 megs. That's too big for me, so we will save as JPEG. Save. Quality 10. Okay. See how that looks. And that should be the right size, 4.2, and I gave it the wrong name. Alright, I can fix that in a minute. Alright, let's see what this looks like in black and white. Let's save as, and make it grayscale. Now we'll see what the grayscale looks like. Oh boy, it's hot today. I'll turn on the air conditioner again. Sorry. Gotta have the air conditioner today. Alright, let's make it grayscale and see how it looks. Don't merge. Okay. Wait. Well, that certainly flattens everything out, doesn't it? Okay, let's try lightening things up a little bit. Drop back the hardness, bring that up a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to give them a... Ooh, that's too much. Opacity 25. I'm doing a little bit of lightening up, just dabbing around places because the thing was looking heavy. Which often happens when you just take a color image and you try to use it in grayscale. Okay. The stars need to be white and the background needs a little more color. Let's go with a light gray background. It'll be about 25. And let's see how we like that. That's a little heavy. Am I satisfied with this? I think the stars need to go white. Okay. Is that going to be all I need? I guess so. That works in black and white well enough, I guess. Let's save. I'm gonna merge those together. And let's see if I want the contrast to change. Do I want a little more contrast? Less contrast. I think nothing happened there. What's going on here? Layer. Adjustments. Brightness. Alright, brightness looks like it's working. Contrast. Okay, gave it a little more contrast, a little bit less brightness. I think it's looking okay. Let's go with this. We will flatten and save as. B. Gray 500 DPI. It's actually pixels per inch rather than dots per inch, but what the hell. Okay, I think this works. That's the grayscale. So, that is the end of today's presentation. I think you've seen it all. Thank you folks for joining me. Here, clean this up a bit. So that's the end of today's cartoon. You've seen the color, you've seen the black and white, everything you've seen. It's all so cool. It's all so done. If you missed any of today's presentation or you want to see me drawing any of my other cartoons, go to darylcagle.com and you can see an archive of my past cartoons and all the past drawing and coloring videos for all the cartoons. And don't forget to go to cagle.com to see all the top cartoonists in the world and their cartoons based on topic for all the topics today. Topic being lots of good politics right now. So, hey, thank you, folks. I will see you later, and thanks again. And that ends today's recording. Thank you.